welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source of all things Everton. We've had some news through today that Oumar Niasse has gone out on loan to Cardiff City until the end of the season. Paul Brown reports there is a clause for Cardiff to sign him at the end of the season, but at the moment we just got the news that it's a loan for the rest of the season. Now Marcel Brands and Marco Silva have both said that if there were going to be incomings this January, there would have to be outgoings, and they would be up front if we were to sign a striker, obviously. And we have managed to get rid of Niasse, not on a permanent deal but on loan, and that's happened this afternoon. So we've asked a few of you guys what you think of the move. At Sandy Morton says, happy to see him go, gave his all but not good enough and expensive too. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Martinez signed him a good few years ago now. I'm not sure what it was based on, what scouting went into that whatsoever. I think he was about 13.5 mil, but we probably won't be able to recuperate that. I know he's a few years older now, he's 28 years old, but it was a bit much for a player of his quality in the end. Tim Williams at Toffee 84 Tim says, glad he's gone if I'm honest, shame it wasn't permanent, clearly wasn't good enough for us, but admire his attitude, can't knock the lad for that. Yeah, he was a good face to have around the training ground, but not a very good player, to be honest. See what other people have been saying. Alistair_Masters says it needs to come back when he retires as our African ambassador. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm sure we've already got Pina from South Africa and we've got Yakubu from Nigeria, so he could join the list maybe for Senegal. Craig Hunter says, seems like a decent fella, not good enough, bye. Yeah, sums it up really. Andy Gill at Julie AP says he had to go. Great attitude, but just not and never will be good enough for what we want and where we want to be. Good luck with Oumar. Yeah, I think if we're with a club of our ambitions at the moment, players of Niasse's standard probably do have to go. As painful it may be for us, I know he went on a big journey when Koeman froze him out and he wasn't given a locker, and the big story of him coming back to prove Koeman wrong at the time of Koeman's sacking was a great story at the time, but he's proved this season that he's not really good enough. I don't think he's scored in any of his appearances this season. He scored 8 goals in 31 appearances across his time at Everton, but not enough this season, and he's been pretty shocking when he's come off the bench. Despite providing some legs, which is probably what he'll be there for Cardiff really. Maybe a good player for their standards, but not good enough for ours. A few comments on Facebook as well. Paul Martin Fortune says he looks more happy at Cardiff. Yeah, he posed with his new shirt. He looked very happy. I'll read out some of his comments from his interview in a second. Chappers Stee says happy to see him go. Would rather have sold him though. Yeah, I agree with that. Dean Holmes said scored a few important goals a couple of seasons ago, but was never going to make it. Good luck. Yeah, good luck to Niasse. Because he's a quality fella, but he's just not good enough as a footballer, really, is he? Let's be honest. Let's have a look at his interview from before. He said, knowing they need me and they want me. Obviously, he's a player who needs to feel valued. So when you go somewhere where people need you, it's easier. A fresh start in January. I just need to play quickly. I need to get into the side and know my teammates and get to know everyone at the club, then start smiling again. He's a footballer who's better when he's happy, definitely, and hopefully we'll be happy at Cardiff. And just finally, read some comments out from Neil Warnock as well. He says, I've got the opportunity to play him at the weekend against Newcastle. It's quick turnaround, but it looks like he might throw him in at the weekend. He said, I'm relieved as I thought it was done yesterday, so to find out this morning is something I could have done without. He's always got something to moan about, Neil Warnock, but it's nice to know he's available for selection. He's also said he spoke to Phil Jagielka about the deal before it went through. He said, Jagielka said he'd be my type of player. There's not many players on loan who are like Niasse. I want a Klein, but that meant I wouldn't have been able to get Niasse. He's got a chance now to put himself in the shop window, like Victor Camarasa. Signing a player and saying straight away you're going to put himself in the shop window, it's not very ambitious, is it, from Neil Warnock? But my personal opinion of Neil Warnock aside, yeah, that's where Oumar Niasse has gone out on loan, and now we've got rid of him. Hopefully we'll be able to get a striker in this January, much needed. Hopefully it'll be Michy Batshuayi or even someone better, so that remains to be seen. But let us know in the comments what you think of this move as well, and whether you agree with it, whether you're happy to see him go, and send them some good luck messages as well, and like the video and subscribe to the Toffee Blues, and thanks for watching.